Game started.
Platanoro. Okay, from what country is that? Costa Rica. Let's play. How about French defense? Okay, I played a Sicilian and a French recently, but we'll get something different here with this A3 move. That's an unusual one. Let's see, what should I be playing with black? Okay, so it's like an exchange French with A3 thrown in. Should be pretty harmless. Nothing great for white, but well, it'll take a while for me to get some kind of activity going. Yeah, maybe I should have gone for a Elegans or a Scandinavian. Okay, anyway, that's done. Let's block the E file so I'm not getting checked there, and just finish my development before I try to stir up any trouble. I don't see any big opportunities here. He only played D3 and not D4, so I can push this pawn forward at some point. Let's see. Well, we'll see if his knight wants to go to... yeah, I was just thinking knight to B5 there might be interesting in some cases, but I would probably just retreat my bishop and then kick the knight away. But, you know, he could put his bishop on F4. So that might have been an idea, knight to B5 followed by bishop to F4, piling up on this square. Maybe I could just play C6 in that case. Okay, so what have we got? I think I want to go all the way to C5. I'm defending these pawns. Okay, he's castled, so get another knight out. So it's a symmetric position, but I have a little more space in the center. And am I ahead in development? Just by one move. Not a significant development edge. And he always has this knight B5 idea, a bit annoying. So in this case, yeah, maybe the bishop back to B8 is a good idea. And now I can kick the knight with A6. And still has no great square to go to, because even if, yeah, bishop F4 is outlawed, is prevented by my bishop on B8. So we can't do this bishop F4 idea. We can go there. Okay, let's first kick the knight. I don't mind if he trades for my knight. And now, let's ask the bishop if it really wants to stay there on that diagonal. It can go back, right? Okay, so let's work up some unpinning strategy. So bishop D6 to E7 to unpin. And now let's think. Can I play D4 and gain a little more space? Oh, he decided to trade at that point. Okay. So now I have the bishop pair. Maybe instead of D4, I should think about C4, opening things up a bit. C4, he could push the pawn forward, though. Okay, I'm going with B5, gain space on the queen side. And has not got a quick attack over here. His bishop is on the wrong diagonal for attacking my king. Okay, so what does he do after I play B4? Knight here, I guess. Knight to... Okay, here's an idea. Bishop back. I'm trying to prepare B4. Okay, that was not a good idea. Yeah, he can take there, and he can take this bishop with check. Hum. Okay. Tisk, tisk. Okay, let's bring this knight forward anyway.
Check.
Yeah, didn't see any good way to stop that. So I'm just down a pawn here. And yeah, he wants to trade. That's very logical. Let's avoid the trade. And also stay off of this diagonal so my queen doesn't get skewered with the rook. And yeah, bring the rook over here. He really wants to trade. Let's avoid the trade. Continue to avoid the trade. Maybe he will make a mistake in his attempt to force a trade of queens. He's got bishop to. He has bishop to e4. That's a good move here, right? That would force a trade. Because I would have to play queen. I'd have to play my queen up to g5, and then he could just trade. He could also grab a pawn here. But if he does that, I can take on h3. So he goes there. That's funny. Really wants to trade. Let's go all the way over here for now. Defend my pawn so I don't lose another one. And see if he can come up with a different plan besides trading queens. Not that that was a bad plan, but I'm not going to go for it. Trying to find a way to make his bishop on f3 a target. And he's moving away from f3. That's good. Good for him. So let's see, can I pile up in some way? Yeah, my bishop is useless. My attempts to avoid trades are not really adding up to a lot. Okay, queen maybe to all the way back to c8. You know, he can bring his rook forward. Yeah, he can bring his rook forward like that. Okay, well, let's see what happens. Maybe he can grab another pawn here. So, if I take the bishop, that's probably not good. And queen takes, okay. And then I'm just trying to undefend his rook. I probably should just take the rook. He's going to take with the queen, I guess.
Check.
King goes to the corner. And then everything seems defended for the moment. And the f file is open, so maybe rook f8. I'll try and get some counterplay here. Yeah, that's a good move, just bringing the rook in. So let's try and chase his queen away first. So it was a logical move anyway. I don't know if it's good. It depends on if his queen has a good square. Probably just back to h5, defending the bishop, right? Yeah, there are ideas here. Queen h5, rook to f5, forks the queen and the bishop. So maybe that was an incautious move. He has rook to e1, a logical move, but maybe not right in the circumstance. So how can he defend his bishop and move his queen? Yeah, he went there. And then, my bishop guards against the rook check here. Interesting. A quick turn of events. I don't see how he saves the bishop now. He'll have two pawns for the piece.
Check.
He went for that, okay. That gives up the exchange, but maybe he mates me. Let's see. Okay, so I need to... let's think about this. If I run with the king here, he has queen here, check, or bishop here, check. Again, that forces me to the back. Yeah, king up, bishop here, check, king back, and then the bishop moves with tempo, check, king here, bishop here, check is mate. So this is the way to stop the mate threat. And now his queen has to go back to defend the bishop. Goes there. Ah, so he wants to go for an endgame with the rook against a bishop. Yeah, let's play the endgame. We'll see. I should be able to activate my rook. He can go after my pawns. But just push. Yeah, bishop. Oh, actually he can't. He can't play bishop here. That's funny. He can play bishop there. So I get to go after his pawns. I get to start first. That was pretty key to get my rook active quickly. And okay, let's trade. And grab this pawn. Well, let's think about it. He's hitting this pawn. So if I take, he takes. I can go here hitting this pawn. He can defend it, can't he? March it forward, I go behind it. Oh no, I take, he takes, I go behind the pawn, and he can't defend it. Yep. Better than attacking it from the side, because if it comes forward I take, and it's on a dark square, so we can't defend it. So now it's the exchange in one pawn. It used to be the exchange in two pawns. Let's move this up so I can get my king into the game. And yeah, this might just be a draw. We will see. Aha, he's going to go after this pawn here. I can, let's see, what can I do? Let's put the rook on a dark square so I don't get in too much trouble from that respect. With respect to that, yeah, so he's pushing those pawns forward. So, rook here, keeping his king cut off so that I preserve my pawn. And maybe rook up. Okay, do I want to try and hold on to my pawns? I guess I do. Now I want to use my rook to try and drive his king back.
Check.
And now I can come forward with my king. One more step. This pawn can't go forward. And let's see if I can do something with this position. Maybe run him out of moves or something. Or maybe go over here and harass these pawns. It's a little tricky. Let me think about this. I can't, for example, go all the way to f1 because he can play this pawn forward with check. No, that's not true. I take back with check. And then he moves his king, and then I can move my rook. So I can play rook to f1 as long as his king is here and I can take back with check. So let's try this. Rook f1, pawn here check, I take with check. So he moves the king or the bishop, then I go over here. He can step closer, but I think I'm winning a pawn. The idea is rook f1 to h1 and win the h-pawn. Keeping his king shut out mopping up his pawns one by one. That's my plan. The rook is just a better piece than the bishop in the endgame, so unless some kind of... I went for that.
Check.
But now he has to move the king. So I get 2 pawns this way. Although, let's see. Let's think about this. If I move my rook here and he pushes this pawn forward, I take... he takes this pawn. Let's see, rook here, pawn forward, rook takes, pawn forward, rook behind. He can defend it. Yeah, I should probably just take it. Settle for what I can get. He can't get his bishop back in time to defend the h-pawn. So he can decoy my king, yeah, with the f-pawn, pick up this pawn. Oh, that was inaccurate. I could have first played rook takes check, driving his king back a little bit and then grab the pawn. Okay, not fatal. I'm still in good shape here, I think. In the end, what I can do is sacrifice my rook for a bishop and pawn and win with these 2 extra pawns. Just got to keep his king kind of cut off here.
Check.
Let's see if I can manage to walk over to the other side. I just want to walk around to the other side of the board, put my king on the square g3 there. And so see if he lets me do it. First of all, he could try and stop me by moving his king in front of my king, but he's not doing that. Okay, let's just march forward then. His king is in a box here. You see, his king can't ever actually... he's found a clever way to solve that problem. Let's think about this. So the king is going to march here and then here and win this pawn. True, true, true. When the king goes here, can I take the bishop? Let's see. King up, king over. Yeah, I should have been a little more careful there, cutting off his king. Was not right. I didn't have his king effectively cut off. Let's see, if I take the bishop and he takes with the pawn, then I can start pushing my pawn. A little bit tricky here. Let's see. Okay, let's bring my rook around. Rook here, king there. Rook down, king over. Yeah, let's go here. Can get back in time to defend that pawn, I think. I don't want to give up that pawn.
Check.
Okay, so he got his king to a good position. And yeah, he can play bishop to g6 now. Okay, so rook takes, king takes. I place my king here, he takes here. I place my king here. It's his move. I take the pawn and win. Okay. Tricky game. But I did win in the end. Oh, no, I lose. I forgot about that square. Yeah, this is one of those classic positions. So he gets his king in front of the pawn and I lose, and I don't win. Let's see. Let's watch him play out the rest of this. But this is good technique here. King in front of the pawn. Pawn forward. Okay, I'm going to resign here. Hey, nice game. A little back and forth there. Okay, I will upload this and do a postmortem. See you guys later. Bye.